Thank you for watching this video. We want to go over a few of the frequently asked questions that come up when dealing with credit reports. Now, we have a lot of information in the article below and in other articles and videos, but we hope this will be a good overview of some of the more common questions. And I want to hit just a number of the questions. What is a credit report? Why should I care what's on my credit report? How do I get my credit reports? What are some typical errors on credit reports, and then how do I fix them? So let's walk through those. First of all, what is a credit report? Credit report is where a company compiles data on you, and typically we think of it in terms of debt, credit cards, mortgages, things of that nature, but there are all sorts of credit reporting agencies that produce credit reports. But it's a company that compiles all this information, and they are governed by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So a credit report gives you information about whatever it is that that bureau is keeping track of. Insurance claims, could be even if you're a truck driver, your driving record, but normally we think of it in terms of, am I paying my credit cards on time, my mortgage on time, do I have judgments against me, bankruptcies, things of that nature. So that's what a credit report is. Well, why is it important? Well, it's important because lots of things are based on our credit reports. Obviously, taking out credit or loans. Insurance can be based on. Jobs can be based on. Promotion, security clearance. So lots of things are impacted by our credit reports, so we want to make sure that they are accurate. Well, talk about what is a credit report, why is it important, how do I get it, where do I go to get them? Well, the big three will be Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And there's also a company called Innovis, and there's dozens of other companies. But typically, if you go to their websites, you can order a credit report, and they'll charge you for it. If we're talking about Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, you can get a free credit report at annualcreditreport.com. We don't recommend going anywhere else. There are some scam places out there, but that is a legitimate place. You can do it by phone, you can type it in online and get it, you can print out a form, fill it in, drop it in the mail. So all different ways to get your credit reports. And as long as you're getting them within, or let me say it this way, every 12 months you can get them for free from annualcreditreport.com. So if you haven't gotten them in the last 12 months, you should go there and save 10, 15 bucks on each report. Fourth thing is, what are some typical errors? Well, it may be just a flat-out inaccuracy. Capital One says you owe $5,000 and you owe them zero. A lot of times what we see are errors that are caused by identity theft. Somebody has impersonated you. It may be a mixed file where files get jumbled together and somebody with a similar name is reporting on your credit report. It could be you discharged a debt in bankruptcy and it still shows a balance. Or maybe you were sued by a debt buyer and you won your debt buyer lawsuit and they're still having that on your credit report. All different types of errors and mistakes that can be on credit reports. And typically it's about 75–80% of people have errors. Well, the final thing is, what do you do if there are errors? Well, first of all, you figure out what those errors are, and then you dispute them. And normally the way you dispute things is directly to the credit bureau. Now, you may copy the creditor, the debt collector, whoever it may be, but normally you want to go through the credit bureau, explain to them what the error is. We recommend you do that by hand. In other words, you type it, you write it, you drop it in the mail, certified mail, return receipt requested, you get the little green card back. And you do it that way so you can prove that they received it. And that also gives you the ability to explain what is going on. And then if it's fixed, then that's great. If it's not fixed, then you may want to dispute it again, or you may want to look into, do you have a legal right to bring a lawsuit against either Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, or whoever is reporting that false information, or maybe both. So this is, I hope, a quick and good overview of some of the more common questions when we start talking about credit reports Now, we dive into most of these topics, if not all these topics, in other articles and videos. If you have questions and you live in Alabama, please feel free to pick up the phone. My name is John Watts. You can reach us at 205-879-2447, or just feel free to fill out the form on our website and that'll go directly to us. Thank you very much.